But audible, y'all can't see it, but definitely check out the YouTube. That's where it gets greater. Because this right here speaks volumes about perception and resilience. Because if America perceived when those buildings went down to just quit and give up, like, oh, they got it, let's build some little ones so they don't never do that again and make it come down. They'll build something greater. Look at that there. Every single 9/11 circumstance you went through, you got through it, bro. You got through it, mama. Like, if I see that, you was like, yo, oh my God, I don't believe this. Went to your mother, your father, your uncle, your brother, your sister, well, your friends, everybody who will listen to your better shit, you know what I'm saying? Because people love to just throw their stuff on you, you know, as a friend or family member. But whatever happened, you're here right now, you're looking at me. You know what I mean? You looking at me. So you made it. So you know what the bigger picture of that is? Your flair was victory. You get that? Let that sink in a little bit. I said your flair was victory. Walking down. Creed. That's sure. Flow Drago before walking down this shit. What's it? That's you. Always victory. Every single time and every hardship you might have been through. Listen, Steve Yellowbelly, great philosopher. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. Do you hear that? We get stronger and more resilient every single time. And for those out there just thinking like, oh, you know, it's because you got people that just be in this miserable zone. That's not a good way to live. Like, you know, people live in an angry zone. I used to live in an angry zone myself. But my whole point being about that is the 9/11 actions or, you know, circumstances that happen to you. Even you got 9/11 people that be around you just suck you dry like a vampire. You know what I mean? And well, you beat it. You heal it. That might have thought you wasn't going to get through it, and you probably didn't even know how you was going to get through it. And you got through it, but you did it. That's it. You did it. Whoa. It's going though. You did it. I don't care what's going on in your life. From your littlest job to the highest paid job. You can work, save, multiply. Like, that's why America is great. Look at that. That's the freedom tower. That's why America's great. Perception is everything. Let's move further with now. I said enough about perception. I'm going to talk a little bit about resilience, right? Because I feel like hate is part of resilience, and it's one of the most powerful things because, like I tell people, I'm blessed. You know, everybody lives a silly blessed. Hey, right, I'm blessed. Blessed, yeah, God bless, yeah, God do. All that, right? But do you really believe it? You know when you believe your blessings? When the devil smells well with some nonsense to pull up in your life. When the devil give you one of those nice, chunk-free, calm punch combos, and you didn't even understand where this came from. When everything was doing good, and all of a sudden the devil hit you with them. And everything just curly the rubble. Have me sleep. Have you been through all this type of situations? Resilience is the reason why you got through it. You did get through it every single time. You got through the hardships. You got through the good things, you know. And it's flawless victory every time. So it's just your point of view. And if you quit, it's like Mitch and Bennett through it. I came this far. I came too far to quit now, man. That's how I want people to start viewing stuff. I don't care how hard things get in your life. Resilience is big because hope is big. Knowing you're blessed is big. And know why knowing you're blessed is big? Because even ain't out of how it's going to work out. My worst times, I might got it together, but you know, stuff, it happens. And even when I know it's not going to work out, I know it's going to work out. You know why? Because God did. Sink in. You hear me? God did it. Look at me. I'm not praying at this. So that's why I say I'm blessed. It's go for everybody that's listening and everybody that's looking at me at this point. I want y'all to truly hear my voice and understand God made you when you were first put you here. You know how many stadium servers was fighting to get to that? Yeah. Yeah, listen, one of the solutions to the about. You don't even understand. Oh my goodness, I wish I had the stats for that right now. And I'm mad I don't. I'm going to get back at it. But, it got to be at least, a trillion to one for you to even make it on the earth, to make it through your mother's uterus, what? A trillion to one? Man is not some of what he has already. Man is not some of what he has already, but rather the sum of what he does not yet have, of what he could have. So let's run it back. Man is not some of what he has already, but rather the sum of what he does yet have, of what he could have. I heard what I said, right? No, I don't think y'all heard, but let me run that back. G. Paul Sartier. Man is not some of what he has already, but rather the sum of what he does not yet have, of what he could have. Someone break this down for those that went over your head like, yeah, as you went over there. He's basically saying that whatever you have and what you believe you had, you always got to think forward because you can have more. Because that's what God put you here for, to be the greatest version of you. And that's another thing that Reggie taught me, my boy Dyer taught me so much, man. And all my friends know that was to everybody he was friends with, RIP. I know my bro is in heaven looking at me. Why you ain't been through this, bro? Because at the end of the day, and without a shadow of a doubt, man, gotta believe that once you are the best you, everything in your life is going to be a greater version of what you thought you could accomplish. The best you makes the best things happen for you. The best you gives you the best energy. The best you gives you the best vocabulary. The best you gives you the best vibe. The best you gives you the best energy level. The best you gives you big frequency, high frequency. What are you talking about? That's not what I'm saying. I ain't just shouting. And this is why y'all gonna steal what I'm saying, because it's like everybody is so absorbed with all of this, y'all, superficial verification and attention mongers. You love attention from a stranger more than you love accomplishments, more than you love success. Are you serious, man? Are you serious, man? Listen, yeah, I think it's this. This is what this show is for. I'm just trying to think outside the box, give a few people a little outside the box version. Totally unbiased. I'm not for men, I'm not for women. And that's another thing I'm going to speak on right now. We can move on from the ride. I said what I had to say about the resilience. Whatever you got to say, leave a comment, subscribe, like it, love it, hate it. I'll love it on. I want to say this all a minute. Oh man, that was for my man Reggie, man. I miss you, bro. I swear to God, I miss you, man. That was one of my closest friends. I want to say this, right? Life teaches us at some point in time, you gotta learn that change is beneficial. Change is great. You know, anybody that knew me, look back at me, and he really knew me from high school, from public school, fifth grade, bro. I was a different person, ladies and gentlemen. I only that more dollar was that more right. What I would tap into, that's why I want y'all to tune in, because this is not going to be none of that candy coated. Like, I feel like at this point, right, we are so saturated with, shout out to, Creon, the comedian. We speak about these soft podcast dudes. You got these dudes, man, that are so thirsty. And listen, I don't want to say thirsty because I don't like to judge, but I'm just speaking of why the circumcision needed to be and why the universe brought it to where it is. And Cleon, the comedian, speaks on soft podcasts. He's Niras, Michael Blackson. And it's real because you got categories of podcasters at this point. That's why the circumcision is like no other. And y'all got to tune in, like, subscribe, comment, tweet, love. I wrote it all. Did. And he speak on one category of podcast types, as far as these dudes that's out here trying to basically shit on other dudes to big themselves up with the female views, the female likes, the female listeners. And that's biases and it's like, if you don't love yourself. None of y'all dudes love themselves. That's another thing. We're going to get into that too. That's going to be on the next one. We're going to talk about just worth. People don't know their worth. And I can speak on this right now, like, any dude that could sit here for an hour or two straight, come at me. Pull up all that. All that. I love what I learned. That little kid is fun as hell. Listen. Pull up at me. You can't love yourself, bro. You sitting there basically fundamentally shitting on yourself. Oh my God. Well, you gotta pay for everything like you a sucker. Oh, you gotta defend sex every day or you a sucker. You shouldn't have to come. You a man. You should make sure your woman is coming. You should make sure you washing her feet and suck her toes every night. You should make sure you eat nothing and not even coming in on no time. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Over the door, and compliment and bring flowers every day. And listen, man, that's wonderful, bro. I get it. Cause I do it all. I get it all. It ain't worth it. Well, you don't just mean blowing all this out the gate. Stop it on that fuck it. Cause that's what it is, bro. Like, when you got certain dudes, podcasting dudes, they love these listeners and these viewers. They want these views so bad, and they trying to be different. You know what I'm saying? And they so fundamentally the same. They like a bad model broad you meet in a high-level rooftop and club or something. They got all these aspirations and they so different, but you're the same as ever. It's like a conveyor belt that you coming. So it's like, bro, how can you let yourself, when you sitting here constantly downing your gender, it's no way you can. But I get it. We want some views. Now, that's one category. That's only one category of podcasters out here. You know what the second category is? Dudes that's on a super fuckboy shit, where they just telling dudes all type of nonsense because they throw the dude and, women ain't shit and all that type of nonsense. Know what I mean? The same way you got women podcasters promoting doomsday. Then you got the other women podcasters that's promoting women-ace. So that's why I push this. I'm going to ring this in your face. This unbiased. I am not playing. When I speak about being unwise, I'm dead serious. I'm not for men, I'm not for women, I'm for humans. And that's why y'all gonna love listening to man. That's why y'all gonna watch this a little bit. Cause I got something to say and I want y'all to drop them comments and let me know. Drop them comments and tell me exactly what you're thinking, exactly on what advice you might need. Listen, I'm here for you. Ladies, if any time y'all needed somebody that was gonna tell you the truth, why men do this, why dudes be on this, I'm gonna let you know my opinion from my experience. Bro, if you need to know something, let me know it. I'm gonna let you know through my experience. Through I would just guess. You know? I got a lot of experience concerning a lot of things. Listen, I want to hit you with this. Deborah Mondot. I always mess her name up. She is, yo, and she nice. You got some beautiful philosophers out here, the women. Shout out to all the women that's about their business, they bossy. The only real failure is the failure to try. And the measure of success is how we cope with disappointment. And y'all hear? So I'm a game Deborah. The only real failure is the failure to try, not to try. And the measure of success is how we cope with disappointment. And that always draws me back to one of my greatest quotes. Thomas Edison. It's not really a quote, it's more of an action. Thomas Edison took 1,001 tries to make the light. You see these wonderful, oh, y'all can't see it. I'll show y'all some background cuts, but you know, circumcision ain't messing around with the budget. The budget's getting big. This is going on right here. Oh, y'all in the backdrop, man. Follow on. I keep hearing me talk about the backdrop. Only way you're going to see it is tuning in the Circumcision Podcast on YouTube. But Thomas Edison, 1,001 tries. Oh my God, if that ain't resilience, persistence. Yo, Will Smith talked about how persistence beats talent. Consistency beats talent, beats education. You know what? Because it beats the scales when you're into things. If you don't stop, if you keep going, I tell you not when it's on point and what a stage. What's wrong with you silly humans? That's why I said I'm alien. Everybody here alien. Why you always consider yourself an alien, bro? Because I don't think like you. And none of my people think like you. I'm an alien because I don't know like y'all. I don't even see the world like how you see it. Y'all got so many hang-ups and ego issues and complexes concerning why you can't do this, why you can't go there, why you don't see it this way. Oh, I'm not a morning person, so you gotta be angry in the morning, you angry in the afternoon. Look. And it's up. You're being managing just cause you smell. This is a game out here. I gotta start paying with my other boy to all this I'm checking my right? You gotta start paying attention to you. Pay attention to what you need to do. Come off of work and forget about looking at the damn show or praying with your girl or praying with your man or looking on Instagram and all that. Get in a couple seconds of your time. Put your plan together in life. Starts in dreams. Even if you don't got no bread, at least you got the bread to make sure what I do. So when you don't get the bread, because everybody be believing the bread is the omni, the outside. No, it's not. The idea is, the vision is. Why do you think you got dudes or Shark Tank paying these guys, supporting these guys, not paying, excuse me, supporting these guys? Shout out to Damon, Queens native who lived across the street from you, around the corner, around the bitch. I love all my Queens, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna learn. I love Queens. There's a lot of 'em. Where you come from? How many success stories you hear come from the most nastiest places? I'm talking about singers, artists. There was a perception. How many people made it to Harvard and Princeton and Stanford on these low degrees out? You know what I mean? Spending for the ladies. Ever been to Spelman College? I better get y'all tunes together. That was my teenage years. Y'all ain't know me there. Yo, how do you think that happens? From a little bit of, and you know what's crazy about some people I'm sharing that? Yeah, I'm rambling a little bit, but we always say there's a point, you gotta listen. Some people hear about college and things of that nature at school, and I just want to say, man, people listening, it's nothing wrong with education, nothing wrong with school. Because when you come there with that certification and that big master's and that big bachelor's degree, you know what it's doing? It's showing this company that you're dedicated. You got consistency. You went for 4 years consistently, sat in class consistently, loved this, even if you loved it or a minuscule level. You know what I mean? You was there. Understand? It's like everybody needs some television on what it seems to be. You gotta look at what it really is sometimes. And once you start to want to be better, that's the first step. You know, I understand. You know, you ain't going for this. I gotta be this way because you know this is how it is. You know, but at some point in time, if it's not positive, it's not good for you. It's unhealthy. The same way, you know, if you're not feeling exactly what you need to be feeling, what the universe, the sign of the universe that it gives you within what you're doing and how you live them and how you speak it, how you speak to other people, how you treat other people. That's the worst thing in the world, man, to be with somebody that treats like waiters and stuff like that in restaurants wrong. Like, you know, men and women. I know I've seen men and women that treat waiters wrong, treat waitresses wrong. You're a piece of, and it's just like, we're shooting on that journey, shot out R.P. Reggie. I swear to God, you changed my life for the better, bro. And I don't want to see your death change, but like just me understanding your death. Because you know my thing is on that journey like how I am, Reggie. I'm the only one, bro. Especially anyone that's yo, it's all my childhood friends. So, I know for a fact, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, just make a start. Yo, this thing come every night, man. I'm just tapping me at any what's all I'm tired. Being negative. I'm tired of viewing things negative. You know what? I see things that stuff is not working out in my life. I know I'm blessed, and the universe and God will align the universe with what I need done. So let me just stay moving focused. Say, wait, it's been so crazy. Well, this has got me getting a little emotional speaking here, man. And you know, right?
So I date and both old.
It has been so crazy to the point where
Stop it.
I've had people look at me and tell me when I've been in the worst situations, like, what the hell is wrong with you? You don't care about what's going on in your life? Yo. Yep.
Starts.
Yo, I can't, man, the second session, I'm on this bitch crying. Because it's not that I didn't care, it was just the perception of people that's used to seeing me a certain way. No, you know what it is now? I do care. And I know that I'm blessed. And I know that God got me. You know why? Because just like I told you, silly Remians, I've been through it all.
Have these stress and big daddy.
They killed they suicide, bro. We get chat about this Sunday night. What I was saying people about this. Because of those things, and because I made those things, I'm showing out my adversity, with my character that I mean, one would even miss. So,
Seeker, I'm gonna be saying things in school again.
it got people looking at me like I'm dead crazy, son.
You've got a conception to your ass.
Because I ain't crying. Because I ain't stressed. Look, I can't stop, right? Now, this is a expression I can say, y'all get English, because I ain't gonna edit that shit. I am really crying because it's real. Yo, because I'm starting to realize how blessed I am. And how God they got me through the best situations where I go into this window and be myself. Right? Well, because I did it, and because I was resilient through those times, right? I'm a better person. I took the first step to be a better person, to treat people better, to want to be better within my mind and my heart and myself. Because I was an arrogant piece of shit. I was a selfish, arrogant piece of even worse. And I'm getting loud in here. Wow, I'm going to spend a special shout out to the Hyatt House for being so gracious of a guest, of a thanks you ever. Because I'm going to tell you something. That's when you start to realize how blessed you are. When people think you crazy because you said blessed, well, when you have the most worst times, and yo, I've been in situations where it's been grim, B, because I'm trying to stay legal and interfere with. And when somebody find out a part of the grim, well, how could you be so happy? Yo, bro, you so smart. Really, these shit, we listen to other people, really bruises and make bad. How you should be like that? That's why I am how I am now, because I didn't want to be that person. I don't like being that man. And society, walk through a society and drilling rocks. We got men here for other, oh yeah. I'm moving off your energy, the energy you giving me. That's what I'm going to give you. Oh, how you want, oh, that's how we giving it up? That's how I'm going to give it up. Y'all motherfuckers is puppets, pardon my language. Straight up. Y'all puppets. You know why you a puppet? Because that person energy controls you. That person energy actually has a remote with buttons, joystick, and hand puts in you. And it caresses your every ego and complex and emotion. And you hear it? Yo, be better, man. And that's the point of this whole podcast. Because, man, I want to share my journey that R.I.P. my man Reggie gave me, man. And I love everything about my life and where it's going. And whether certain things don't be right, and however certain people view it, and they don't believe it's supposed to be, that's okay with me. And that's what's even greater once you realize you. I always had that, I don't give it. Say, my grandmother told me that. God rest her soul. Let me drink the Annie Cleo Bostic. She deserved that sip. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't know what it told me. If it wasn't for her, let me tell you something, man. I don't give a damn. I ain't never stop it. I don't care how much, like these Fortune 500 companies, if they make $1 billion one year, they try to shoot for $2 billion the next year. We're happy with that little jump change. And you should have the same model, perception. The same thing is it. Whole episode is about perception. If it's an issue, change your perception. Yo, let me tell you something. Things that I used to love, I look at now because of the perception family. I'm thinking about the perception I used to have, and I'd be like, wow, right with me. Was I thinking? Silly face. what was my moves they had to just thinking about? I, you know what?
Now, yo, if you nothing out,
If this just relates to one person, I swear to God, I'm happy. God put you on this earth to do this. I got a pretty one too, and my teeth is. This is what God did for you. For you to smile, for you to be joyous, for you to laugh, for you to have enthusiasm about life, especially y'all ingrates that made it through COVID. Well, I don't expect nothing like, yo, listen, man, I don't care what's going on today or tomorrow. Oh, I'm losing it. Well, listen, man, because listen, you have no idea. You're going to be okay. We're going to be all right. Change your perception, change your life. Stop allowing your perception to be a negative reality and start allowing it to be a positive reality. Start allowing it to brighten your day instead of bring your day. And I know you used to be in a certain way, but try to be another way. Especially if it's positive. Because I told you I'm living proof, man. I'm living proof. I don't know what you thought. Like, I'm living proof. We're going to get into it next episode. But I just want to say this. You ain't believe in God, the universe love you. If you believe in God, God love you. You know what I also want to say? Go look in the mirror and understand how dope you are. How awesome you are. I want to take a beautiful shot to you. Toast. Great life, great health, and to a better perception. I want to toast to you to have a better mentality. Yeah, you got the bag up, and if you don't, you need to and start. But how about start with the mentality? Toast to your mentality being the best you. How about that? Because once you understand that, everything else fell in place, and all that other stuff that seemed negative, because the dumb things that yes, you annoying it, of course it will come. That don't mean you gotta be wow. Cut his head off and keep it moving. Toast to you, huh?
manage your back and
Toast to everything about you. And I just hope that and like it, subscribe, and comment. I'm talking about any type of comment. Even if it's negative, put it on there. It's positive. I want to hear it. I love it. Same way I'm unbiased. And this is what I want y'all to do too. Ladies, give me any type of comment. Give me a question that you always wanted to ask a man. And bet I do the uncut question, the uncut answer. My dudes, my guys, my circumcision podcast guys. Hit me with a question. Bet you might not want that. You might not know. Maybe your daddy, your uncles, and them ain't raised you like we might have. Hit me with it. No ego, no complex, unbiased. Let me know how you feel. And I'm going to give you the answer on here. I'm going to tell you whatever it is. On any level. Ladies. I'm here for you. Anything you need to know. Anything, you know what? What's what y'all do out there? Give me a shot, man. I want y'all to ask me a question that you always wanted to know about men. I mean, I'm talking about whatever. And I'm going to let you know exactly what it is, because that's what this show is here for. Giving you the unbiased, uncensored, uncut, unapologetic. Excuse me. You understand me? Unapologetic. Because, I was raised a little different. I don't know about you millenniums. What that say?
after he was sitting with it was a shout out to all my young wide wheelers. I love our young wheelers.
Because even the older dudes is out here wilding, that's going to be the next episode. Next episode, you know what we talking about? We talking about tricks.
Yeah, we getting spicy. We talk about sex and what they do in life. And I would give you more. Buy this some candid old tricks, and I would give you more. And not even tricks, just doing that,
Like to do a little too much sometimes, Oh, I forgot to tell you. Like, subscribe, comment, keep yupping on represents allows you, right? Shout out to all my boss bitches. Shout out to all my boss dudes. Man, listen. Like, subscribe, comment. The circumcision, y'all ain't gonna see nothing but fly stuff. Everything is different. Backdrop, different fly. You seen boats? What's the old podcast where you gonna see speedboats? You see this with my thumb is out? That's a speedboat, silly niece. Look. He's speeding. That's the Freedom Tower. I don't know what you thought that Windows got new solid layer. Yeah, black there with Freedom Tower got a me was working there. Shout out to the one. I'm taking all sponsorships. Big boy. Biden made is the brand Instagram. Biden made. Yes, sir. Oh, the circumcision podcast. Excuse me. Just look at all that beauty behind me. I caught a little brain freeze. Because no name, nice buildings, nice places, nice views, big balconies, big rooms. Like, subscribe, comment. I hope one person got something out of this, and I appreciate you listening to it. If you were listening to it in entirety, if you were listening a little bit and got a little bit out of it in the shorts, in the clips, because I tell you, this is just the beginning. Stick with me. Stick with me. I got you, ladies. Stick with me. I got you, my dude. The circumcision, where we cut the superficial human traits to get to the meat of things. A brutally honest show that peels back for science to get to genuine commentary. I hope y'all enjoyed this show, and I hope you enjoy more. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm here for you. Any type of comment. Silly face. You don't want to see anything. Get it up. Say don't be on. However, well, God, you says, set them. I don't have the optimism.